What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another NHL 20 Hut video. Today we're going to be doing our trade day results. So as you guys saw in one of my last videos, posted 9 cards on the auction house looking for trades, and we ended up receiving 36, which isn't too bad, especially this late in the game. The game's pretty dead, so thank you to everyone that sent the offers. Let's check out what we have. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of troll trades mixed in with the 36, but hopefully we also got some decent trades mixed in. So we will start off with Tyler Myers, and just before I look through the trades, he's worth around 200K, so that's the value I am going for. So we got 4 offers. The first offer, we've got 2 gold collectibles, which isn't too bad. Then we've got just a bunch of random players that aren't worth much, a contract, and then more players that aren't worth much. So I'm going to go ahead and decline this offer because the value isn't there, and the same with this one. And then decline, and then I'll decline the contract. So the only real offer is the gold collectibles, but even then I'm pretty sure they're only going for around 50K, so this is only 100K worth of trade value for a player that's worth 200K. So I'm going to go ahead and reject that. So it looks like we're keeping Tyler Myers on the squad. And so next we're moving on to Seth Jones, 91 primetime. He's worth about 100K. Okay, so first offer we've got a Austin Matthews, which is a solid offer for sure. Then we got an autograph celebration. I'm going to go ahead and reject it. And then we've got a bunch of random players, which again, I don't think they're worth even 25K. So we're going to go ahead and reject. But this Austin Matthews trade is actually pretty decent. I think he's going for around 110K, if I remember correctly, or around the 100K range. So it's actually a fair value, so I'm going to go ahead and reject that trade. So enjoy the Seth Jones, and thank you for sending that offer in. And we're going to move on to the next card here. So next up we got Spezza. He's worth 170K. We'll see if there's any real offers in this one. And we've got Nicholas Robertson, Tony Esposito, which that might be a very decent trade. I don't actually know the values on those guys. We've got Hamilton Bulldogs mask. We're going to go ahead and reject that, and we're going to reject the contract. But as for these two, Spezza goes for 170K, as I said. I think I'm going to go ahead and accept this because I'm sure that Tony Esposito is worth around 100K, and then that Robertson card's probably 80K. So I think that's a solid trade. I don't know the value, so I could be getting ripped off here, but I'm going to take a risk and accept that. So thank you very much for sending that offer, and enjoy Spezza. And we're moving right along here to Ovi, 92 Team of the Week Ovi. He's worth 230K in that sort of range, so he's a high value card. And our first offer is just a bunch of random players. We're going to reject that. And another one of those. And then we've got Philip Hronek, Kovalchuk, and primetime Scott Laughton, which is a very decent deal. We've got a celebration, another troll trade, and one more troll trade. Okay, so we got this offer. Ovi's worth 230K. I think Hronek's worth like 80K, and then Kovi's worth like 150K, somewhere in that range. And then Laughton, I don't know, maybe like 5K or so. So I think the value's there, and I'm going to go ahead and accept this one. So thank you for sending that offer, and enjoy Ovi. He is a great card for sure. And moving along here, now we've got Austin Matthews, Team of the Week. He's worth, what is he worth here? I want to say 200K, somewhere in that range. And so our first offer, we've got 92 Braden Shen, Tkachuk, and Mike Leclerc, which isn't too bad. Then we've got Morgan Riley, Winter National, and 92 William Nylander. Then we've got Scott Gomez, Willie O'Ree. We've got a jersey. And what else do we have here? Contract. Is that it? And then another Nylander. Okay, so we've got some solid offers on this one. Let's see. I think Shen's worth about 90K, so I'm going to go ahead and reject this one because the value isn't there. This one's a pretty interesting offer for sure. How about this one? I'm going to reject this one because, I mean, I know that Riley's worth more with the Nylander, so there's no point in keeping this one around. So we're between these two, and we'll look into this one first. Willie O'Ree's worth maybe like 5K, so nothing there. And then I want to say Gomez is like 170K, somewhere in that range. So it's not quite up to the value that I'm looking for. Whereas this trade, I think Riley's 70K, and then that Nylander's like 165K. So that's a very solid trade. I'm gonna go ahead and accept that one. So thank you for sending the trade, and enjoy Austin Matthews. Next up, we got Kirby Doc Flashback 92. I think he's like 120K, somewhere in that range. So we got 2 troll trades to start off with. See if we've got a legitimate trade on him. And we do. We've got Sam Reinhart and another Kirby Doc, the Young Stars edition. Okay, so I think the Young Stars edition is worth maybe 30K. That's kind of just a guess. And then that Reinhart can't be worth more than like 60K, maybe 70. So the value is just not quite there because it's going to be a hard time to sell those cards, and I'll end up losing out on it. So I'm going to reject that one, and I'm going to hold on to Kirby Doc. Next up, we got Brandon Carlo, 92 playoff predictor, one of my favorite defensemen I've used in Hut so far. And our first offer, we got Gord Murphy, Bacheru, and a couple of jerseys. We've then got Winter National Kuznetsov, Jake Batherson, Joe Veleno. We got 89 Team of the Week Forsberg. We got a celebration. And what's our last offer? Just a jersey. All right, so Carlo's value is around 200K again. So let's check out these offers. First, I'm going to decline this one because, I mean, Forsberg is only worth around 40K. As for this trade, I don't think there's quite enough value because I don't know the exact value of these guys, but I can't see them going for more than 50K each. So the value is not there. And then as for the Gord Murphy trade, he's a defenseman. He's only got 93 skating. His stats aren't very good, so I don't see him being worth like 100K even. So I just don't think the value is there. But thank you guys for sending your offers. And we've now got 2 cards left, 2 of our the best cards up. I'm going to go with the Anderchuk first and end off with the Primetime Line because he's the most expensive card we've had. And yeah, so we'll go with Anderchuk, see if there's any legitimate offers. And the first offer, we've just got a bunch of base players and Willie O'Ree, so I'm going to reject that one. And then we got a healing card. So unfortunately, no trades worth trading Anderchuk for. But we're going to wrap this video up by checking out this Primetime 93 Line. This card is an absolute beast. I've used him on my team for 2 months now, and he has been great. Scores a lot of goals. His value is around 250K, so I'm definitely going to be looking for that. I'm not looking to give up this card easily because, as I said, he's one of my favorite cards I've used. And so first offer, we've got Sid Abel, one of the gold icons. From what I've heard, this card really isn't good for a gold icon. I don't think people like using this card. So yeah, and then we got Justin Hall, 83. We're going to reject that. We got a contract. And we got William Nylander, 92. So we received him a few times. Then we got 94 Ken Danico. All right, so this will be interesting. We'll start off with this Sid Abel trade. Pretty sure he's only worth like 150K. Even though he's a 94, people don't like using him, so his value just isn't there. So I'm going to reject it. We then got William Nylander. As you guys saw in the other trade, I said he's worth around 160K, somewhere in that area. So just not quite how much Line is worth. And then the final offer, we got Ken Danico, gold icon. He is close to the value, but I still think he's only worth about 200K. So I'd be losing like 50K. And as I said, I like Line, so I'm going to have to unfortunately reject the offer because the value is just not quite there. And so that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this trade offer. If you trade day, sorry. If you did enjoy it, let me know because I will do one in the future. I know it's pretty late in the game and the game's dead, so it's not as easy to get all those trade offers. But thanks a lot for watching, guys, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.